That's the way I keep it, man. I get fly for me. I get high for me. Don't get it confused, cause you liking what you see. Don't do it.
Just imagine if you were to take the elements of the backrooms, take the elements of doors, take the elements of Roblox Fish, and you combine them all together. You're going to get this game right here, which is called Entity Fishing. It's a brand new game. It's currently in beta status, and we're here playing it, and we're having a good time, and we're even dressed appropriately. We got our Ghostbuster outfit on, and take a look, ladies and gentlemen. We got entities that we caught in a voided space area. We caught those things by using this, a crucifix. Take a look at this one right here. In specific, it's an iron-plated crucifix. It's going to cost you guys 1,500 cash in the game, and you guys are going to have a relatively good time playing this, especially if you played those other titles that I mentioned. So, as you guys know, we stream a lot here on the channel. We've been playing Roblox Fish. We don't really play doors because we don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? When I say we, I mean me. I don't really like things that are jump scare related. I don't really like things that deal with, supernatural activities and stuff of that nature. But hey, we get to play it here in this game, and it's not that scary. So that's a good thing. We're going to just take this crucifix here, and we're going to yeet it into the voided area. Take a look at this. So it's just like casting your rod. You're going to yeet that thing, and it's going to go all the way down and find an entity. And then you're going to play the little mini game here, aka the shakedown. You're going to click those buttons right there. And as you guys can see, they had literal letters on them. So those are for basic computer players. But you can also just simply just right click every single time those buttons appear. Then you have this little mini game right here, which you're trying to capture the entity right here. You want to land in the green for a perfect catch, and then boom, we just caught ourselves Timothy. Oh, look, he's like a little creepy spider thing. As you catch certain entities, depending on their rarities, it gets announced in the chat, I believe. So these people in here, like this person caught a moonlight candle, this person caught an alarm clock. So there's like certain things that will be announced in the chat over there. Anyway, as you guys are tallying up the entities, they're going to get stored over here in your little index bar at the bottom. You have your backpack right here, which all of your other items will lie. So just in case you're looking for something, you can literally just search it up if you know the name of it right here. You can see all of my previous crucifixes right here. These are the ones that I firstly purchased and no longer use anymore. So we got a plastic crucifix in here. We got the basic crucifix, and we also have the spruce crucifix. You are going to be picking up in the voided space little boosted items that are going to basically give you special abilities. So taking a look at this vitamin capsule here, it has a description and also a warning label. So that's really interesting to note. You're just going to simply exit your backpack just like that. There is NPCs around the map that you guys can go to get quests. So I'm currently on a quest right now helping out a fellow classmate. We need to collect 8 books. So you're going to journey upstairs. There's an entire library, and yeah, I didn't want to go up there because I don't really read books, you know what I mean? I read comic books, but natural, regular books, I don't really read. Ghetto street novels, I don't know if those count exactly as books, but those are other, particular types of things that I like to read. But nonetheless to say, you go up there and you're going to collect the 8 books that you can find and then bring it back to the muscle-bound student over here. Where is he? He speaks very weirdly, by the way. So he's over here. Look at his body, bro. So Sarah is not going to like this guy. He has the muscle build right there. And you're going to click E to talk to him. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say here. This isn't Sigma, bro. Hurry up and find those books before my teacher goes on his Ohio arc. Like, bro, what are you talking about? He's just saying random stuff. And it's so funny. But looking at this particular area that we're in, it looks like it was previously, something nice, something elegant. something very old in design, and then it got destroyed by all of the entities. There's like ripped up pieces of wood everywhere. There's claw marks on the walls. So yeah, a lot of things went down here. I don't know the full details and all of the story, but hey, you know, we're here for fishing, and we're here for catching backdoor and you know, door related enemies. So look at that. This guy has a giant screech. He's hoisting it over his head. Anyway, as you guys are taking, you know, your entities, you're going to come over to this stairway area right here, and you have these two NPCs here. So you got the El Goblino here, and then you have Bob over here, and then you have Jeff over here, in which you're going to buy your crucifixes from. You're going to go to Bob to get your quest. He's going to pay you out. That's just too much capybara love right there. That's disturbing. Anyway, as I was saying, you're going to take quests from Bob. He's going to pay you out if you complete your quest. You're going to buy your crucifixes over here, and then you're going to sell your entities to this guy because he loves buying weird shit. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk to him. He says, "Hola, amigo. Hee. What do you want, dude?" Well, I want to go ahead and sell my inventory, but you can also see there's other things that you can do here as well. You can find out how much an item is worth. So let's say, for example, you know, you get a halt character or you get a ambush character. You want to find out how much is worth. You can go ahead and do that right here as well. Now, there is no abrasing items in this game. So yeah, we just made 114 right there. That brings our grand total up to 155 in our in-game cash pocket. Pretty good, but we want to become more richer, and we want to become, you know, the top entity catcher in the game. Nonetheless to say, this game is coming along pretty nicely. There's only one area so far, since this is still in beta. Things are subject to change in the future, so whatever you see in this video right now, you know, a couple of weeks from now, maybe even a month from now, everything could look vaguely different, you know, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, we only have this voided area, and you don't want to commit suicide and jump off, you know, into the void. I know it's very tempting, but if you jump into the void, you die and you lose your money. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it. I've seen people kept doing it and taking it as a joke, and then they just kept realizing, oh, wow, I'm becoming poorer and poorer by the second. Jumping off, yeah, you don't want to do that. But there is a little secondary layer area, and there's like this little secret cave entrance if you are successful in making it into that cave. You do need a key. I'm trying to see, where is it, if I can remember exactly where it is. Okay, I'm out of bounds there. I can't go that way. Yeah, it's literally just below us, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to, yeah, just like this. So there's like this little area with a lantern, and I'm dead. But anyway, if you're able to find that little area underneath this base plant that we're standing on, if you are able to find the area, you need a key in order to get in there. So if you find something interesting, comment down below in this video. I think that's pretty much going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. You can see over at the bottom right hand corner, we have server luck, we have friends boost, you can see your level. So if you invite friends, you get more luck, I would assume, and you probably get more money. At the top of the screen, you have your menu button. There's some settings that you guys can play along with. There is player statistics. You can also check the personal index in the game. Currently, there is no rewards for collecting everything, but if you do end up collecting everything, they're probably gonna, you know, have a reward lined up for you guys in the future. You can also check out some personal achievements in here, the game's credits. Now, these two options right here, sell inventory and sell item, these are Robux options. So this is just basically like, you know, a sell anywhere button, you know, if you were playing Roblox Fish. Then to take a look at the shop here, you got server luck right there for 50 Robux. And then you can instantly buy money in the game, in which I don't recommend that you guys do. But if you want to support the game's development, anything can basically help the game with future updates. So yeah, you can go ahead and buy the cheapest option right here. You get 500 in-game cash for 25 Robux. Not too bad. Then you have your game passes here, and currently during the recording there's only 3 game passes: double XP, sell anywhere, and increase your earnings. So yeah, what do you guys think of this game? Do you think it's really worth playing? Do you think you want to see this, in a live stream format? Let me know down in the comment section. If I'm being honest, it's a pretty good game. It's pretty interesting. I'm looking for a little bit more when it comes down to, the game's development. I want to see a little bit more of a story. I want to see some more lore behind the characters. You know what I mean? I want to go visit, different areas in the game. So far, it's just this one voided space, and then you have the library that's upstairs, and then that secret door entrance underneath the map. But I want to, visit different worlds, go to a different reality, and catch, entities somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned the backrooms, so just imagine if you're throwing crucifixes in a backrooms area. You know how many things you can catch in the backrooms? Yeah, that's an idea. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, to say, I think it's pretty, it's a pretty decent game. Comparable to Fish still outbeats it. Magnet fishing, pretty good. You guys will see a video on that coming up soon as well. Me and Chop were playing that. But yeah, all of these games that are coming out that are inspired by Roblox Fish, inspired by other, popular games, these games happen to be pretty decent, but they're still lacking when it comes down to the OGs. You know what I mean? So if you want to surpass the OG, there's some ideas that you guys probably are going to have to dig deep into your brains and pull out in order for me to, be fully fulfilled and happy when I'm playing and recording content. Anyway, that's all the time I got. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and of course comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Tryna make my mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me,
Cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me.
Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this I gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.